Do you find learning new software hard? Does it make your head throb with frustration? Then enjoy Just the Tips.
Just the tips.
Software training videos just long enough, just hard enough to get you where you're going.
Just the tips.
No beating around the bush. No long-winded explanations. We get right to the point.
Just the tip.
Just the Tips. Software training. Just let us help you. Whoa, what a crazy week of television it's been.
Has it?
No, not really. I just thought that might be something somebody says to somebody on a Monday.
Oh, yeah, sure. Monday television conversations.
Yeah, exactly. Is The Bachelor still on? Speaking of Monday television.
I think so. You know, it's like a drug. When you get off of it, you don't really crave it that much, and when you see it, you just feel bad for the people that are still sucked into it.
Yeah, but if you watch even one episode of it,
you're done. That's it. It's over, man.
It really is. It really is. That's why most everybody should just be doing something else on Monday nights, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. Anything besides watching The Bachelor.
Right. Oh, hang on. Hello, Less Video Store on the left. Well, sir, I don't know. What is Gumby's favorite fabric pattern? Wait, hang on, let me guess. I'm gonna guess polka dots? Okay, you have a good day.
The weirdest people.
Hey guys, how you doing today?
It's another beautiful day in the neighborhood, Mayor.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
I don't know if we can say that, but...
No, you're gonna get sued by the Rogers.
Oh, like Roy Rogers?
I don't remember his name.
Oh, did Mr. Rogers even have a first name?
You know, he was sailor, I think. I think I may have been in the same foxhole as him.
Well, so what's his real name?
I don't know.
Oh,
Fred
Freddie. Rogers, yeah.
Freddie the Ninja Rogers. We called him in the bush. He was stealthy. He's so quiet. He could sneak up on anyone.
It's pretty interesting. What a fun fact to know about Mr. Rogers.
I know. He's deadly. He's deadly as a church mouse.
I heard he was a master of disguise. He always changed his outfits.
It was something crazy. You walk into the tent, and all of a sudden, be a new man sitting there with new slippers, and it was weird.
So like spy versus spy, like black ninja, white ninja. Like you didn't know which.
Remember G.I. Joe? He was like Zartan. That's who he was like.
Oh wow, that's a deep.
My kids played that game. They loved Zartans.
Oh well, good.
What you drinking, Mayor?
Oh, I got. It's called Gangster's Paradise. It's delicious. It's got black barrel rum, and it's got spiced rum, pineapple juice, heavy cream, passion fruit juice.
Wow. That's a lot of things.
It's a lot of it's freaking havoc on my brain.
Well, at least the heavy cream will be some calcium for you.
It's something. Oh, it's burning.
That is Bernie. It's a little.
There's probably supposed to be other ingredients in there, but I forgot them.
Oh, you did.
I'm gonna go shove off to the back room. Oh, excuse me.
All right, Mayor. Bye. Thank you for the drink.
It's not.
Question mark?
Yeah, there's a big question mark behind that.
It's not bad.
It's weird. What's the bitter aftertaste?
Rum,
Mm-mm.
passion fruit, pineapple juice, heavy cream.
Well, like, who puts pineapple juice and cream? I feel like it would curdle. Is it curdled?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I can't tell if the smell is the store or the drinks.
That's funny. It smells like rotten orange juice. It must be the drinks. Maybe it was the mayor himself. I didn't get a chance to shower this morning, so it might be me.
That's you. Oh, hey, hello.
Hello, beautiful people and beautiful store and beautiful country.
Oh, thanks. That's
Hello,
awesome.
welcome to the last video store on the left.
Yeah. Thank you.
What brings you in here today?
I'm just, my visa run out, and so I have to stay on the move. I
Oh.
see your store, and I come in. And
Wow.
here I am.
It's really
Wow.
nice to meet you as you find sanctuary.
So you want to stay on the move so no one kicks you out or finds you or...
I have many skills from my time in the old country. You know, Estovania. You've heard of it, yes?
no.
It's beautiful
No.
country. It is in between many other countries.
Oh,
Some people don't think it is a country, but it is a country.
okay. Sure.
I killed many people there.
Oh, wow.
Are you actually Estovanian?
Yeah.
Okay.
You hear my accent?
How big is Estovania?
It's approximately 3 square miles. So we used to have more square miles, but you know the Russians.
I don't personally, no.
It's okay. You don't want
I'm
to know them.
surprised-
They kill more people than I kill.
I'm surprised it's not called Annexovania. I make American jokes.
I love your joke. You are free to joke here in my country. I would have shot you for that.
Well, let's hope that there are no guns involved, right? Well, we're a video store. What's your name?
Oh, my name is Linda.
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 Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Linda.
My mother was fan of show
Oh.
with Linda.
Oh, okay.
You know, with the shoulders.
No. Little House on the Prairie? Linda Evans? Dallas.
Yeah,
Dynasty.
Linda Evans Dynasty with that other woman. She was.
Interesting.
Yeah, what was her name?
I can't remember.
The blonde.
No, that is Linda
No,
Evans.
the
That is me.
brunettes.
Oh, I thought that
Joan
was
Collins.
Fairchild or whatever.
Joan Collins?
Joan Collins? Yeah. It might have been Joan Collins with her, like, big old shoulder pads.
We do not speak of Joan Collins
Oh,
in my country.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry about
She
that.
visited one time and she desecrated the ancient monument with her lipstick.
Oh,
Wow.
that's not good.
That is not good at all.
It's a way to get thrown out of Estovania.
We throw many people out. That is our motto. Come to Estovania. We throw you out immediately.
Well, I got to tell you, if you're looking to pick up something that we have to offer and you can't stay in one place, we got a really good movie for you that has a lot of different characters who have it's almost like they're in different disguises, but they have these different facial features.
We
and
have something that's just right, I feel like, that fits your situation. There's people on the run.
right.
I am on run.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There are cartoon-like bad guys.
I have
Yeah.
a father who is like that.
I can only imagine, right? You look like, it sounds
He
like...
has mustache that goes out 7 feet.
Wow.
Well, that is Estovanian measurements.
Oh.
It's really smaller.
Mm,
It's like a currency exchange, except for measuring.
that's funny. So...
Ha ha.
So the movie, though, I think that we're going to suggest for you today to take with you and watch is a 1989
1990, I think.
1990 classic.
Oh, in my country, we do not have movies that current.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow. Well, this will
Okay.
be
This is
perfect.
wonderful.
This will be perfect.
This is amazing.
Yeah, it's stars some really big names in Hollywood in 1990. The movie is Dick Tracy. Dick Tracy.
I know it's a joke all of its own, right? Like that's
Is
just
it supposed to be about penis?
if you want it to be, I
Warren
guess.
Beatty sort of looks like a penis.
He gets typecast.
Yeah,
A lot.
as a penis. It stars Warren Beatty as the titular character, Dick Tracy. I said tits and dick in the same sentence.
Wow.
I am getting all of your jokes.
So Warren Beatty at the time was dating Madonna, so they had to find some way to shoehorn her into this movie, and so they made up some terrible character that it was like she was in a totally different film than everybody else.
She may have had more screen time though
Yeah.
than Warren Beatty.
You know, it's funny watching
Yeah.
watching it again. I would say that she definitely was way more prominent than I ever remembered.
I remembered her being prominent, but her storyline didn't make sense to me when I saw it as a younger person, and now I realize it was just terrible editing and writing, And directing. By the way, he directed this movie, Mr.
Beatty.
Warren.
And produced it?
Yeah, wrote it and produced it and directed it. No, didn't write it. Had some writing credit. No? Okay. It's very much in the style of a cartoon. Like Dick Tracy was a comic book, right? American comic book from the mid-century.
Comic strip?
Oh, a comic strip. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it wasn't a full-on...
Like Andy Cap.
Oh, yeah. Like Yes. Yeah, you pulled that one
And
out.
Marmaduke.
Handicap's so random. What was the other
He
one?
is national hero in Estovania.
I didn't realize he was Estovanian.
He is not he is honorary Estovanian for the way he treats his wife.
What was the comic strip with the BC?
The Lockhorn.
Beetle Bailey?
No, BC. I think it was
BC.
called BC, right?
Yeah.
With the
Yep,
The
and
Lockhorns.
Neanderthals. The Lockhorns was same as Andy Cap, right?
Yeah.
It was similar.
pretty much.
Wow, were those written in the 1920s?
No.
No? That seems like they were. It's very much like, to the moon, Alice!
Yeah.
That is not so old-fashioned.
No, not at all. At all. So, yeah, it's taken right from the comic strip. And so it has a very...
Over the top, like cartoony looking
Yeah.
Style,
feel.
Except
yeah.
it's
Primary colors.
primary colors. Everyone's in the same primary colors. If
almost-
they're wearing
there's
red,
t-
they're in a red.
There's times where it almost looks like it could be a cartoon, whether it's matte paintings or whatever they did to film it. It's really interesting to watch. And the cars, if you watch all the cars are those striking primary colors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Dick Tracy wears a yellow coat, like a yellow overcoat, and a yellow fedora. It's his signature look.
Yeah.
And Dick Tracy mugs his way through the movie.
Warren Beatty.
That whatever.
Mugs his way through.
Mugs his way through the movie. Warren Beatty. I don't know if you guys in Estovania have any Warren Beatty films, but he's pretty big, 70s and 80s.
Yeah,
Was he
we
though?
watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won Oscar.
Mm-hmm.
There is movie Reds.
Reds. He won an Oscar for
That
Reds.
was-
Directed it.
Wow.
57 hours long.
Yeah.
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 That comes with 2 VHS cassettes, by the way.
So, there's a what's his name who is in the movie who wouldn't do
Al
the movie.
Pacino.
No, who wouldn't do the movie with him, who wouldn't play a bigger part.
Oh,
James Caan?
Yes, James Caan was supposed to play Lips,
Okay.
but he didn't want to be directed
no,
again.
Gene Hackman was supposed to play
Gene
Lips.
Hackman. Oh, Gene
Gene-
Hackman and James Caan are the same person.
No, but
to
Gene
me.
Hackman didn't want to
What?
do it because he didn't want to be directed by Warren Beatty because Beatty directed him in Reds and he didn't want to do it again.
Yeah,
Interesting.
isn't that though? Yeah. So James Caan has a quick little cameo. So many people. There are so many late '80s, early '90s movie stars in this. Andy Patinkin has a little bit part playing the piano.
It's not more than the bit part.
Yeah.
It's a substantial
true.
role.
That's true. He is a substantial role, but he's just a piano player.
Yeah, but for a lot of movie nerds, you got William Forsythe, you got Glenn Headley, you got Seymour Cassell, Charles
Glenn Headley
Durning.
was the woman in Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, if you've ever seen that movie.
She's been in a
Did
lot.
it come out before 1990?
Yes.
That is possible, yeah.
Yeah, okay. She was in everything in the 80s.
Paul
That was
Sorvino.
movie where man peed pants.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, at the dinner table. Yes.
That is very popular trick in my country when you want to leave party.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You just pee your pants.
Yeah. Any party, communist party, New Year's Eve party.
Nice.
You just go.
I'll
I
have
have
to
to
remember
pee.
that the next time I want to leave. I'll not just Irish exit. I will pee my pants and then Irish exit.
No one will question your need to leave.
Okay, it's true. That is true. But I like to anyway. It doesn't matter.
Dick
Yeah.
Van Dyke's in
Dick
it?
Van
Dick
Dyke,
Van Dyke
Al
is in
Pacino,
it.
Dustin
Do
Hoffman.
you know that Dick Van Dyke is still alive?
Yeah,
Yes.
he
He's
is.
like 98 years old.
Yeah.
As a little kid, I had no idea he was in that movie.
I don't think that I was paying enough attention at that time.
But he was in Mary Poppins.
Right.
So
Yeah.
we would have known him from that.
Well, no, I
Yeah.
knew who he was because I liked I liked old sitcoms as a child.
Yeah, I
so-
like the Dick Van Dyke Show a lot.
Yeah, I totally knew who Dick Van Dyke was. I just don't know that I was putting it all together when I first saw this movie. I probably was like, oh, there's that guy. I was a TV fucking nerd my whole life, so I probably did know who he was. It's amazing too. All of the bad guys have really big prosthetic heads.
Accentuated faces. That's what I mean. They're like disguises. They're all just so like crazy over the top that it's just interesting.
And they have weird names like Mumbles. Dustin Hoffman is Mumbles.
Yeah, they have like accentuated gangster names, but
Their
they're really
faces look like Mickey Rourke. All of
But
them.
so one of the guys who gets
All of
killed
them.
in like one of the first scenes in the movie has this gigantic bubble head. I mean, like the
Little face.
Yeah,
His name is
little
Little
face.
Face.
Because his face his face is this big and his head is this big. And it was really weird looking. But that guy, whoever that actor was, who had a line, who was maybe in 45 seconds of the film, was probably in makeup for 10 hours to
Easy.
put that head on
Yep.
him. Because it had to have been held up on his shoulders somehow. I mean, really, the prosthetics were impressive in this movie.
Yeah. And the characters actually look like the comic strip characters.
Yeah. Like they
Which is
really
crazy.
went out of their way to make everyone look like the comic.
Dustin Hoffman
Yeah.
looks just like the comic strip character. Flat top, spot on.
Yeah. And so Pacino's the big bad. Pacino's running around as a hunchback with a fucked up
Well,
face.
the only one that looks different is Pacino than the comic strip, but that was because of his own design. Because he was supposed to be the comic book strip guy. Apparently, was huge, but Pacino wanted to change it in a little bit of a different way. So he had big ears, big nose, big hands, and a big, huge like hunchback. But funny enough, the costumer and the makeup artist that did Pacino, did such a good job getting to Pacino to where Pacino's vision was that makeup artist and Pacino have worked together ever since. Yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah, they've been together since then.
Of course, Pacino couldn't look like the comic book store character.
Well, it really wouldn't have worked because he was supposed to be huge and massive.
Yeah, whatever, Pacino.
Wow.
I'm not wearing the suit.
Is this the beginning of his hoo-ha era?
It seemed like it because there was a lot of hoo-haing in
Yeah.
that. A lot of hoo-haing going on.
I guess I never thought
A lot of
about
screaming Pacino.
There's
That sounds
a
like a
lot.
cocktail. There should be something called a screaming Pacino.
Yeah, and you light it on fire.
It's like a flaming Sambuca milkshake.
Or you wake up the next day with the worst hangover ever, or like he's smacking a table in your head. Because there was a lot of table smacking. He had a lot of
I
table
want
smacking.
Tracy dead.
So I owned the soundtrack for most of my formative years.
If you like
'Cause I
American
love-
music, this is a great movie for you.
I loved Madonna, and she sings throughout the movie. She looks great. And sometimes her wig looked like shit, but other times her wig looked real good.
Yeah.
No, sometimes it was bad, frizzy, and like they didn't have time to pick it out before they called like action or something.
You think it was a wig?
Yeah, a few of
I don't
them.
know. I think that they just had different hairstyles, or maybe depending on how the shoot was going, if they had to speed it up really quick, or if it wasn't ready, or something.
I don't know.
The lighting.
I don't know. But her hair looked like crap in some of it, but her body was banging.
Her hair looked really good in most of it, I would say.
In the
Just
beginning, it
in
did.
some parts. Anyway, I think this is the best Madonna's ever looked.
And you know what
it's
I
that
think is
whole
funny?
time
Is
was
that
amazing.
at the end, I'm skipping ahead a little bit, but at the end there's this big huge scene inside of a drawbridge.
Very Batman.
Well, we're not there yet.
Oh.
This has got it's the mechanics.
Cogs,
It's
big
the mechanics
cogs, like
of
inside of a big-
drawbridge. It's the
Yeah.
mechanics of a drawbridge, big cogs. And I swear to God, while they were not filming the movie, Madonna was filming her.
Music video?
Yeah. What was that music? Express yourself.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
it looks like-
Yeah,
it looks like he said-
Express Yourself. It looks just like the Express Yourself video. It's
Yeah.
it. I mean, like, and that was her hairdo. She had that hairdo.
Yeah.
So.
That was the Blonde Ambition tour, man.
God, it would have been great.
We had version of that song in my country, but we changed words to "Don't express yourself, or you will be shot."
That's good. That's
It
good.
was a lot to squeeze it into the song as it existed, but it was big hit in nightclubs.
Yeah, lots of karaoke singing. Of that
Oh
song.
yes, lots of people complying with the verse.
Could people actually dance to it, or did they just stand against the wall and listen? Because
No,
expressing
you. Well, yes, you are right. You could not express yourself, so dancing was prohibited. It was only, obeying and bowing Some occasionally you could clap once.
This
But that
movie
was it.
is definitely going to send you over the edge then. Lots and lots of colors.
I
and
am
sounds.
already shocked that there are colors in the movie.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see
I mean,
primary colors. Those have
primary.
been banned for years
Wow.
in Estonia. We
Mm-mm.
only have purple.
Purple. Wow.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Is this our song of the South
What?
in 50 years, or is this gonna be
What's
put in
gonna
the
be
vault?
banned? What is our?
I'm just asking.
Talking to Estevanians.
This place doesn't exist in this.
We are
space.
officially recognized by at least 5 countries in the
See?
whole
the ones
world.
the ones that surround them.
The ones that surround them, the ones that haven't sucked them up
So
yet.
if you do like
Not
American,
Albania.
oh yeah,
Oh,
with those
Don't
guys.
get me started.
No, I won't. Definitely not.
So if you do like American music, it's actually pretty good, and a lot of the music was written by Sondheim, Stephen Sondheim, I think.
Sondheim, yeah, Sondheim. Sondheim wrote most of the music, and Madonna sings a lot of it. And I'm really mad because there's a song that's on the soundtrack that didn't.
Isn't in the movie.
No.
I hate when they do that.
Dude,
Yeah.
but I remember it being in the movie. So did they
I think
just
you
edit
wanted
it?
I think you wanted to remember it in the movie.
Maybe I do, but it was a great song, and it's a Sondheim number for sure, because it's Bats in My Belfry. I've got bats in my
Speaking of bats, and
belfry.
speaking of the correlation to Batman, so Warren Beatty heard the Batman score, and he loved it so much he hired Danny Elfman to do this score.
He hired Danny Elfman just to give him the score to Batman.
Right. And it is remarkable how, and I swear to God, Danny probably wanted to do something different, but Warren was just like, no, more Batman. More like Batman.
I told you I wanted to sound just like Batman.
I mean, it's Batman Part 2 for sure.
There are some straight up, I'm going to lift this several bars of music. Oh my God.
Wait, where's the Batcave? What's happening?
I mean, really, there are so many moments.
If you put a bat suit on Dick Tracy, it is a Batman movie for sure. Yeah. Especially with those crazy cartoon villains. Oh my God, it's totally
because it
flat out.
reminds me of the Batman animated series.
Yeah.
Like, it is straight up stolen from that. But
Allegedly.
whatever, Warren Beatty. Whatever.
Oh, Warren, yuck! I think I got this really good hook. I can do something different and innovative. No, I want Batman.
I want Batman animated series. I want Batman 88. I want all the Batmans.
It's Batman 89.
Whatever. I knew it was, and I knew I was saying it wrong, but I didn't catch it in time.
By the way, on working on this film, Danny Elfman had said, "quote Warren was insane." End quote. I don't know what context
if
you
you're
need for
dating
that.
Madonna, like that's a given.
They dated for like a year and a half, and he
Yeah.
popped the question, and she didn't give him an answer right away, so he freaked out and like, I don't know, what did he do? He like,
Oh, he told her it was a friendship ring.
yeah,
He
it's
like
the
tried to
friendship
backtrack.
ring. Oh,
and,
yeah,
like, I never asked her to marry
What are you
me.
talking about?
I wasn't rejected. I gave her a friendship ring.
It's probably she didn't probably reject him. She was probably just like, I need to think about this for a minute, Warren. I'm not the marrying type, and he's just like, oh well, yeah.
Well, in his mind, that was a rejection. It seems like,
Yeah.
right?
She's like dating Jose Canseco at the same time. The
Oh, was
baseball
she?
player. Yeah.
And a bullfighter? Was that yet or no? I don't know.
And
maybe
also, what's his name? The basketball player.
No, it was later.
It
Dennis
was
Rodman.
later.
Oh, yeah, Dennis Rodman. Yeah, him and Kim Jong Un. They got down with Madonna.
Did you know that Sean Young was originally hired to play Tess Trueheart, and she actually did?
Tess Trueheart is Dick Tracy's girlfriend throughout the movie. She's, it's what
She
it
did a
She's
sounds
great
like.
exactly.
job.
Yeah, she
she's
does.
great.
And
Is
she's
this Madonna?
No, it's
Madonna
exactly-
is Breathless Mahoney
yeah, because she's breathless.
because she is a sex kitten and leaves you breathless.
She was playing against type.
Yes, she was. You're absolutely right. I mean, it was so far out of her wheelhouse. She had to get like an acting coach in.
Yeah, it was-
That's a joke, people.
I've watched the trailer for this
Uh-huh.
coincidentally, and it says Walt Disney Pictures, and then it's just machine guns and tits. I was like, oh my God.
Wow.
Like, as a little kid, like it didn't make a difference to me, but in this modern age, like it It's so violent.
So
The
they
machine
said
guns
something-
were really shocking to me.
Oh,
at the
there was a
end.
lot of
Like,
violence.
It just like the machine guns. It was so much machine guns.
Yeah.
And we should be used to that. There's so much blowing up and explosions in all of the modern media that this shouldn't be shocking.
but not in a Disney picture.
It was
So
still sort
the
of
way
shocking.
that Disney got around that was
Touchstone.
they released it through Touchstone, which is their
Yeah.
sister or whatever company.
Subsidiaries. I didn't touch it. That's not my company. I mean, we're
We're
attached.
Disney. That's
We're
Touchstone.
attached
They're
to our
crazy.
umbilical cord, but that's not my company. So Dick Tracy wants to stop the bad guys, who are these mobsters that are giving all these good people the shakedown, and a big bad mobster comes and wipes out the like mid-level mobsters and takes over the mobster racket in this city.
Is he Albanian? Because it sounds like
I got
that
nothing to
is
say.
textball
I got nothing to
Albania,
say about nothing.
Albania play.
No, I
They
got
will
nothing.
do that.
No. So, Dick Tracy picks up an orphan along the way for some reason. He stops a kid from stealing a watch, and then the kid becomes his like stray cat that he
Feeds.
yeah
and
he starts
feeds
feeding
and
him
feeds.
just like a stray cat. So the kid doesn't leave.
It's about
He is
this.
rich man, Dick Tracy.
I guess that the police department paid him well.
I guess.
He can feed one child. That is very rich man.
Yeah.
He
he-
probably had patents for his watches.
Oh, did he invent those? Were those Dick Tracy's
think so.
invented watches? They
Well, he was like still a single guy out on the town, being a cop, being a single detective, and Tess wanted to settle down, but he wasn't sure he wanted to settle down, so he has to get the kid. He's got to settle down. He's got to appreciate the woman that he's with, and then they end up all settling down. And
He does it backwards. He gets child first,
yeah.
yeah.
and then
Just to
settles
see
down.
if he likes it.
Yeah,
right?
'cause he could
if
give the
doesn't
kid to
like
the
it, he'll
orphanage.
just get rid of the kid.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
So
Amazing. man.
Madonna's character is the mobster slut. So she was the girl. Well, right?
Wow.
Well, you got slut shame.
Wow.
Oh, you're right.
Did
I
she have
shouldn't-
sex with many
No,
men?
she
Yeah.
didn't.
Oh, she a slut.
Yeah, she did. She
Tell
belonged
me
to the.
when.
She belonged to the first dude, and then
But
he got knocked off.
I don't remember seeing her sleep with that guy.
It was implied.
That first dude,
Lips manless.
yeah, he looked a lot like George Santos. Just saying.
Oh my God, totally.
Like,
Weird.
in the
Yeah,
mouth area.
yeah. Ew,
it was
no.
weird.
Ew.
That's
He
all I
does.
could think
That's
of.
funny.
Ew.
And he is played by Paul Sorvino.
Yeah.
Who I want to say could have just played it without all the makeup.
Probably.
And I mean, maybe a little prosthetics, but they went all
crazy.
out.
Yeah.
They're like Mickey Rourke or nothing.
Yeah. Even one of the first cops that walks in and busts them at the open, he had this massive forehead, and it was
Yeah, he
ridiculous,
was
a
like-
Frankenstein head. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
like mutant.
but he had a bit part, and he's like, you never saw him again. I'm like, was that necessary for that guy? I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
I know. I felt like that about a couple dudes. They had them like in prosthetic faces, and it was like, well,
Just for a second.
All right.
Well, Warren Beatty said that.
I guess it's easy to tell the bad guys.
Warren Beatty didn't have prosthetics.
Ooh, he
Oh,
had
yeah,
prosthetic
right.
hair.
So
He is not attractive. I don't understand why all the women in the world found him attractive in the 80s. I don't understand where his sex appeal came from. He would ham it up in the camera. He would ham the camera in this movie. And he's not a very good actor. He's not a good actor. He's not good. And he doesn't know how to direct himself. And
So-
he would leave a room and
Yeah.
he would stop and someone would catch his eye and he'd go,
yeah, so his move, if you guys want to see,
that was a quick take
yeah,
for those of you
if-
just listening.
If you want to see Warren Beatty's signature move, it's even in Bugsy. It's in most of his films. He does it in Dick Tracy, like what? I don't know, a dozen times.
yeah.
Easy. And he's about to leave or walk through a door or get on a helicopter or whatever, and he'll stop and he'll whip around and look toward the camera and just kind of stay there for a minute, and it's just like a one move look. He just stops and turns around.
This is
It's
Blue Steel.
yeah, it's his
Yeah.
blue steel. It's 100%. It's hilarious. And once you see it once, you can't unsee it. And then you see it every other time. So I feel like every Warren Beatty movie should have this as a drinking game.
Yeah.
Just take a shot.
He mugs for the camera. He thinks he is good looking. He hams it up. Ew. Ew.
So I'm not a huge fan of Warren Beatty at all, but but in this movie,
You are recommending film to me
yeah.
I am.
that is about actor and director that you do not like, do you not respect?
No, but she's hot.
She's really hot and
So-
she's good.
so's
She's
the other
actually
girl.
good.
Who
And
is hot?
everyone else is
Madonna and Tess Trueheart.
Who is actress playing
That's
True Shot?
it's Glenn Headley,
She's the one from Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
the PP movie.
She is good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she is good.
She is very good.
Yeah.
She tricked those men.
She
She
did.
sure did.
She sure did.
She took them for a ride.
She
You thought
did.
they were taking her for a ride, but it was other way around.
Absolutely. She showed them, didn't she?
She sure did. She is good.
So yeah, she's good. So she's hot, and actually the
Everyone's
kid is
really
kind
good.
of cute and precocious.
Everyone's really good in the film, and all the gangsters, the bad guys, they all play their roles perfectly well. Al Pacino does a great job. Everyone does a great job. You know, Warren Beatty's Warren Beatty, but he's acceptable. He's okay. Like I'm not like cringing constantly. It's just he
got
kind of,
several eye
he
rolls
fits,
from me.
Yeah, but not as many as normal.
As a little kid, he was very disappointing to me as Dick Tracy. I was like, oh,
Well, he
that
doesn't look like the
guy.
comic strip guy at all. Comic strip
No.
guy's like hard, big nose, big jaw.
Yeah, this was
Grizzled.
like the original. This is where I feel like the movie Sin City.
Yeah, Marv is more Dick Tracy.
Yeah, except for he's Marv.
Going back to Mickey Rourke.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
quite a coinky dink.
Yeah,
Right?
Mickey. Yeah,
why,
Mickey.
why am I thinking of
Oh,
him?
Mickey, just a fun. Ow, please don't hit me anymore. Sorry. No, he didn't.
Wow.
He was a
Because-
boxer, right? He became a fighter?
I thought that was because
Unfortunately.
he used to beat up Cariotis.
Oh. Did he beat up Cariotis?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. That doesn't surprise me, though.
There were some a couple of I'm blanking on the word, but Al Pacino and James Caan
Yeah.
Mhm.
reunions.
Yeah, reunions. Yeah.
So Godfather reunion.
Mm-hmm.
There were a couple more that I'm blanking
You
on.
can't think about right now.
But
I
I'm
can't
totally-
help you.
Dustin
Oh,
Hoffman
yeah,
and Warren Beatty
Ishtar.
from Ishtar.
Ugh.
One of the worst movies
Ever. Oh, God, that movie's awful.
Yeah. You're lucky we're not telling you to watch that movie.
Did you guys notice? So there's a scene where Dick Tracy interrogates Mumbles. And how's Mumbles talk?
Sure,
He's mumbling all the time, mumbling.
So there's a scene where Dick Tracy interrogates Mumbles, and he puts the spotlight on him like an old detective movie. And they have this weird, like, polar bear cooler.
Mm-hmm.
Did you notice where the spout was?
Yeah, it was right by his wiener.
I never noticed that.
Oh
I
my
was like,
god!
"Ah."
As soon as he was doing it, I'm like, why would they do that? What is with this
This is
fucking
a
polar
Disney
bear-
movie.
Yeah, like what's with the polar bear water container, like
Water
wiener?
penis.
Yeah, exactly. Polar bear wiener water. I don't even know. Oh my god! And anyway, yeah, there's some things in that movie that are ridiculous. But it is supposed to be a comic strip.
Recalculus,
so,
even.
1931.
Oh
It's
wow.
old.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was gonna say 40s, but 31 is
Yeah.
even more.
Old.
So I was closer to the 20s when I said something about the 20s earlier. Like, and let's think about this, okay? 20s, that's 100 years ago. The 20s is 100 years ago. What?
Them flappers ain't flapping anymore.
No.
Oh, some of them might be. It's other things are flapping for them now.
The dust of their withered bones and flesh.
Oh, I was
Yes.
thinking of a 100-year-old lady with her boobs down by her knees.
I was thinking more dark.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hello, guys. How are you today?
Mildred,
Hello.
always a pleasure. How are you?
It's my pleasure, doll. I love to get out and see the city. And, you guys are my favorite.
Oh, you're our favorite. What can we do for you today, Mildred?
Well, I just wanted to see what was cooking, what was available, what's going on. If you guys got anything new for your favorite clients.
I'm sure there is something behind those saloon doors that is going to intrigue you.
It's so fun. I love just walking into those doors because it feels like I'm in the Old West. It feels like I'm going to order some sarsaparilla.
I'll have to remember that. Maybe we'll keep that in the soda cooler.
You should keep a little water cooler full of sarsaparilla back there. And I feel like, I'm walking into a Western set.
Maybe we should just go ahead and put a bar back there.
Well, I think you're onto something now, dog, because that would be wonderful.
Oh, well.
Could get some rum in my sarsaparilla, get it on its feet.
Well, in the meantime, why don't you go back there, take a look at what we've got, and if
All
you have
right.
any questions, let us know. We'll send Johnny back there to help you.
Okay, he's a nice man.
He is a nice man.
Okay, bye.
There's a guy outside on inline roller skates.
I know, it's funny.
Holy shit.
It's like hackers.
Yeah, like hackers.
Is he hacking the restaurant across the street?
He's hacking the planet.
I was
Hello.
gonna say that's the planet.
Hack the planet.
I wonder what his hacker name is. Oh, speaking of hacker names, do we have gangster names?
For the movie?
Yeah, what would your gangster name be?
Oh, what would my gangster name be?
Yeah.
I don't know. What would yours be?
Well, let's think about it. If she was Breathless Mahoney and the other one was Tess Trueheart, I'd probably be
Pain in the ass?
Sarcastic Sam?
Oh, okay.
Sam Sarcastic Mouth?
I'd be Toots Mahoney.
Toots Mahoney.
Well, you gotta
I'd
also be Mahoney. Then I
I'd
want to
be
be.
a long lost cousin. Plus, you know, them Irish. They get around.
What about you?
I don't know. What would my?
Well,
What
I don't know.
mine
What
be?
would it be? Think about it.
PJ's McGillicuddy.
Why would you be a McGillicuddy?
Spaceship PJ's McGillicuddy.
You'd have to have like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich head, though.
Yeah,
No.
like think about what your head shape.
You start with body parts.
Is it all-
Your
oh.
first name is body part. Nipples.
Nipples McGee. It would be Pointy Nipples McGee.
Maybe you'd just be Captain Jellyfish.
Sideburn Sam. Wow. Maybe I would be.
Get out of here, jellyfish.
You just have tentacle head, but would have a captain hat on
Squeaky, squeaky. Squeaky, squeaky.
it. Oh my god, I'm gonna die right now.
She's gonna die.
I have name
Oh,
for
please.
monster.
Yes.
Oh, so you start with body part, yes?
Yes.
Elbow macaroni. I will dress like giant noodle.
I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Well, oh,
I will
Linda.
boil you to death
Oh,
if you cross me.
That's a good.
That is true story.
That's a good
Segue.
villain super party.
Oh.
I mean super power party.
Sorry.
What'd you say?
None.
What do you need?
None.
Johnny, are you okay?
I thought we were segueing into how Big Boy takes over.
Oh, are we there? I didn't know we were gonna give that many details. Oh, Big Boy
Well,
takes
he's gotta
over
kill the other gangster.
by putting him in some cement.
Like a box of it.
The bath.
The bath.
So he buries another gangster in
George
cement.
Santos is like, not the bath, not the bath.
I feel like there's just so many plot points to this movie.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot going
So
on.
much going on.
Why get in the weeds about it?
Why?
And then, you know, the third act is kind of fun and ridiculous because it's literally just machine guns for like 5 straight minutes.
There are so many montages, and
So many montages to a Madonna song.
can I go and do a little
Yeah.
personal
Please,
story?
Johnny.
So when I was a younger man, I was at a film festival, and there was a gangster movie, and there were like 3 montages in a row. So I got up and walked out and played Miss Pac-Man in the lobby. And I was at a sort of a party. I mean, it was at a guy's house, but it was an after party. And the director kind of confronted me about it.
What, that you left the
No.
movie?
Yeah, because he was standing at the back, so I walked right past him.
Oh, no.
I was like, "There's too many montages, and Miss Pac-Man ain't gonna play itself."
Oh,
What did he
my
say to
God.
that? You got all snooty.
Oh, wow.
You got-
Directors, am I right?
He got uppity.
Hey, don't have 3 montages in a row, dude.
Yeah, but
Were they Rocky montages?
this big
Only
movie
exception.
had 3 montages in a row, so maybe it wasn't his fault. you
Maybe it
know?
wasn't.
Maybe he was inspired by
Dick
Dick
Tracy.
Yeah. Maybe he just wanted to make the next Dick Tracy. You know?
Yeah,
Don't we all?
yeah.
What has Warren Beatty done since Dick Tracy?
Well, this has been his most successful film.
What?
Bulworth.
Oh, that was terrible.
Ugh.
I didn't even watch all of it. And everyone was praising him for being so funny in that. And I was just like,
I just
he's
couldn't
just
watch.
not funny.
I
He's
couldn't
not a
watch
funny
him.
guy.
I just couldn't watch him. He's not funny.
Is he in Splendor in the Grass, or is that somebody
That's,
else?
I don't know.
Wow.
Splendor in the Grass.
We watched it in like high school English.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
maybe that was a long time ago.
was he in the?
Yes.
Okay.
That one. Yes.
That one. I'm
Bonnie-
making a
Bonnie and
machine
Clyde.
gun motion.
Yeah, he did. Machine Gun Motion.
Okay, so he
means
was known
Bonnie
for
and
that.
Clyde.
I only knew him from like a movie called Shampoo. It was
Yeah, he's
where
in
he's
Shampoo.
like a '70s hairdresser,
Okay.
and
Yeah, in the 70s he did some good films. He did Bonnie and Clyde. He did Parallax View. And
We all remember that one, obviously.
it's a good like Cold War. I'm just saying for nerds. Heaven Can Wait, and then he directed Reds, and then after he directed Reds and acted in it, I think.
People were like, "No,
think
thank you."
Dude, it was like almost a whole decade. He waited until '87 for Ishtar,
They're
and
like,
that was
he got
No more.
Terrible.
No more.
yeah.
he went all Daniel Day-Lewis. It's like I must choose the perfect role.
Yeah. No more Warren Beatty.
I wanna knit.
Ishtar.
I want to knit shorts now.
Yeah. Oh my God. Is he married to Annette Bening?
I don't think that they ever got married because
Because it wasn't the big deal that neither one of them were ever like.
Yeah.
This is like Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell.
I guess. I thought the big deal was they were both so like hot and they slept with everybody in Hollywood and then they finally settled down with each other. Like she
They were
finally
dating-
bagged Warren
They were
Beatty.
together with that. It's probably like, what do you call it when you don't get officially married but you've been together for so long?
Common law.
Yeah.
Sinners.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in Bugsy. He was in a movie called Love Affair. This is after Dick Tracy. Bullworth. And one episode of the Larry Sanders Show. A movie called Town and Country.
I remember that one.
And a movie called Rules Don't Apply where he played Howard Hughes. That's about it. And he was in a Dick Tracy special TV movie in 2010.
As Dick Tracy?
Yeah.
In 2010?
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow.
How on earth did he end up with the rights to make Dick Tracy and then convince Walt Disney, make my movie?
And put all these people in it. All
and
of them
put
were
Madonna's tits in me mugging
yeah.
for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see her, you see nips.
some boobs.
Yeah, you see Madonna's nip. You sure do.
She wears some sexy outfits, man. That was
Yeah.
surprising. I'm like, wow. I don't remember this. How could I not remember this?
Oh, I did, because that's the only reason I wanted to see that movie.
I know.
So,
Madonna's boobs got you to see the movie.
oh yeah, her whole thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
I worshipped her. Now she just looks like a freak from another planet.
She looks like an alien, straight up.
Dude.
Space alien, gray Martian.
It is rough, and like I don't even understand it. I just don't, like looking at her face in this movie, and I was like, God, she was so interesting looking. She was just so interesting looking, but in a good way, where now she's not interesting looking in any sort of good way. So it's sad. It's really sad. I think she has the most perfect boobs ever.
She looks like one of the folks from Escape from L.A.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Like one of those
100%. I have said that since I saw Escape from LA. I'm like, holy shit, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. And now, what does everybody look like? They look like, what's his name?
It's funny
Mickey
because
Rourke.
No, from Escape from LA.
Yeah,
Who plays
Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell.
Yeah.
But it's funny because no offense to her also, because I love Beverly D'Angelo, but she's had some work done. And I saw the video of Madonna who was announcing her new world tour, and they look very, very similar.
Oof,
Very similar.
so rough.
Because
Except for
it's
Madonna
just
got
the
bigger
plastic
cheeks than
surgery.
Beverly. But it is, they all look the same, just like in that movie,
Yeah.
the Doctor of Beverly, Surgeon of Beverly Hills or whatever he is.
This is what I need to do to escape immigration.
That's it. Perfect.
Inflate
This-
cheeks like Dick Tracy character or
Yep.
Beverly D'Angelo.
Yeah, I know. I think this is another reason why you should watch this film, is so you can get some disguise ideas.
Yes, I
Yeah.
already have name.
Yeah.
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 Elbow
Okay.
macaroni.
Elbow macaroni.
Yeah.
And now the disguise makes self. You know.
It's perfect.
It's very-
It really is.
you guys are very helpful.
and it has a
people.
happy ending. It does have a very happy ending. I think this movie has it all. It has guns, Madonna's nipples, a kid, orphan, and a happy ending. Machine guns? Did I say machine guns?
Oh my God,
did.
so many machines.
Okay, well, just gotta make sure I got that in there because I don't want you to miss
Oh,
out on the
it's
machine
like,
guns.
It's like 3 to 5 minutes of just Tommy guns just going crazy, going berserk.
It's so dumb. It really is just so dumb.
If you like machine guns, it's great.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a Tommy gun for 5 minutes.
And they
you
write
see,
Dick
like-
Tracy's name in the wall with the bullets.
You see, like,
Instead
limbs.
of shooting Dick Tracy.
Yeah,
There's no blood, but
there's no
you
blood.
see people, like, slumped over, clearly murdered by Dick Tracy.
It's so crazy.
It's a Walt Disney movie.
It's so crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
There have been some scary Walt Disney movies. I've definitely seen some Walt Disney movies that have been terrifying.
Hey guys, how are you? I think I found the one for me. It's called Dick Tracy.
Oh yeah, I think you're gonna love that one, Mildred.
You know, I used to read this comic strip called Dick Tracy back when I was a little girl. It was wonderful. So if this is anything like that, I'm going to be over the moon.
It might have a lot of primary colors like that.
Okay.
I think it's a foreign film.
Oh, is it? You know,
I
those
think
foreign...
it's Dutch.
Oh, you know, every now and again, those foreign people, they do it okay. They, make you think a little bit.
They do, especially the Estonians.
All right. Well, I don't know anything about those fancy countries, but I'll give this a shot and let you know how I feel about those Dutch masters.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice, Mildred. You have a great afternoon. You enjoy that. Tell your grandsons to stay in their room.
Okay, will do, doll.
So,
Is that door stuck?
No,
Oh,
she
she
shot
got
it.
out.
yeah. Bye. So my friend from Estevania, Linda.
Linda. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Linda Evans.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Miss Macaroni.
Oh, that's right.
Thank you very much. I will
Oh.
get new papers drawn up immediately.
That's right, Miss Macaroni. I hope you enjoy this movie from 1989.
Thank you. I feel like I will.
1990.
Oh, God, I'm having a really hard time with
89 on the
88,
brain.
89, 90. I'm having a hard time.
It's all the same.
I am excited to see Madonna because she is not allowed in my country.
Oh.
We were only allowed to listen to Tiffany.
Oh. This is definitely
Did
a
you
departure.
feel alone?
As punishment?
Excuse me, sir. I will not have you speak of Tiffany in that way.
I get.
Yeah.
So, yeah, here you go. Here you go. You take this movie home. You give this a good watch. You get some ideas
and you
from
know what?
disguises.
We'll throw in Dirty Rotten Scoundrels just to give you a little something else.
A double feature.
A little double feature there.
Yeah, Glenn, what's her nuts?
So you can
double
see the
feature.
PP movie while you're watching the Dick
What's
Tracy
her last
movie.
name? Glenn
Headley.
Headley. The Glenn Headley double feature.
That is very exciting. I will watch from cardboard box that I'm sleeping in currently.
Perfect. I'm sure every cardboard box comes with a VHS player these days.
You would be surprised what you can fit into cardboard box.
Oh, well, thank you so much for coming in, Macaroni.
You're welcome, people from Video Store and beautiful country. Bye-bye now.
Bye. Oh, Johnny.
God, it's rough back there. You know, this little lady comes in every time I'm back there, and she stares at all the movies. It weirds me out a little bit.
It is a video store, Mayor,
You're right. You want to judge anybody?
for shopping in a video store.
No.
No.
I'm gonna take off and go down and see what the bartenders got for me.
Good. You do that. Hopefully they're going to keep the heavy cream out of the next one.
Yeah, it was giving me the lactose problems.
Yeah, good. I'll let Johnny know.
Okay. All right. See you guys later.
Bye, Mayor.
See ya.
Oh, I'm going to try one more sip of this terrible drink just to see if it's still terrible.
I finished mine.
It's kind of like episode 1. I kept going back to the theater. I'm like, is it really that bad?
It can't be. I'm missing
I
something.
kept going back to the theater to watch just the last 10 minutes of episode 1. I think we're going stir crazy. Let's get out of here.
All right, let's close this shop up.
Oh, maybe we can catch the end of The Bachelor.
Oh, God, no. We're not doing it. Don't slip back into that.
All right, fine. I won't.